what's up guys? It's Amy here, your Mystical Badass, and today we are looking at Scorpio and to see what's going on, what to look out for, things to dodge. As with any reading, you take what resonates, claim it, and what does not resonate with you personally, you chuck it in the bucket because you don't want it. And remember, if you like the video, if you like my content, please give it a like. Subscribe so you can get notifications for all the upcoming videos. Remember to hit the notification bell, okay? And we are going to jump right in. Let's see where Spirit takes us today. Scorpio, we're starting with a little bit of an emotional roller coaster that you've been on. Ups and downs, going through the ups and downs. You're trying to be very positive to make it through this, to not let it really affect you. So trying to still shine bright. So that's a good thing. But I also see that you are coming out of this emotional roller coaster, out of these rough times. Things are going to start balancing out for you. The one thing I want to say is, remember, whatever you're going through, there's a lesson from this. And while that sucks, take that lesson with you so we don't overdo this or go through this again. I am going to get a clarifier here and see what part of life this is at, whether it's, love, money, family, any part. So can we get a clarifier on what area of life this is? This is emotional. So it's a personal life type thing. It's not work. But I am getting, again, we're coming out of the rough waters. When these rough waters are gotten through, you're bringing the lessons with you so they don't happen again. And with this comes celebration. Okay, so it's like just getting over this final hurdle so we can move on to bigger, better things, right? Some of you, it looks like, are having a baby. Those of you that are having a baby currently, or that are going to be pregnant in the very near future, because this is coming in also. Again, if this pertains to you, claim it. I see healthy, happy child, very good bond between child and mom. And also I see dad definitely involved. He's kind of very grounded when it comes to being a dad here. So things are looking good if those of you that are trying to have a child or that are currently pregnant, okay? On the work front. So we are jumping ahead or changing lanes. How about we're changing lanes and we're talking about work. There's some of you Scorpios that are just sick and tired of where you work. It's like a dumpster fire and it's bringing up shitty emotions, making you feel crappy. It is time. I do see you walking away from that dumpster fire, but the good thing is here is there's a new job that's going to be waiting for you. So I feel like this new job is easily gotten, almost handed to you. Once you really start looking, it's just going to be right in front of your face. And once you make the shift from this crappy job to this, the next one, I see you start mending the stress and anxieties that this current job is causing for you. Now, if you're not employed and this would be money situations, financial situations, and going with the economy today, there's just so many people that are struggling. But I am seeing for you personally, so there is extra money coming in. I'm not sure of the source. It could be family, friend, or just, winnings if you gamble. But again, so it's either work or not work. You're walking away from financial distress. There is relief coming for you. A lot of you Scorpios are kind of starting a whole new book in life. And a lot of, it's almost like starting over, like leaving all the shit. I don't know, some of you, I know a lot of people that have like moved and just either left everything or sold everything or given their things away and just started completely fresh. And this is what I'm getting. It's that type of thing. I'm not saying that you're going to leave a house full of things or sell everything and start fresh, but that's that feeling. It's like we're starting at the bare minimums and working ourselves back up, picking ourselves back up. It's like shedding old skin. That's one of the things that I like to refer it to, getting rid of the funk. But for some reason, doing so, like you starting over, is going to kind of irritate this male energy around you. And it's almost like he doesn't expect you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. He doesn't expect you to be able to handle yourself the way you're going to handle yourself. And you're going to handle yourself. You are building up. Um, this is either, again, this is one of my, it's either starting very soon or you're already, the energy is already going with this. You're already making a plan for this. It's already started. So stick to it. This is a very good new beginning for you. With this brings happiness. Like, so for instance, if you are switching a home, I see a lot of happiness in the new home. It's being carefree, not a lot to worry about, not stressing so much. A lot of that feel, it ends your struggle road. So when I personally see the 10 of Wands, this means that the struggle road that you're on or that you have been on recently is coming to an end. There's just a lot of good fun and celebration coming for you. And here's also what I'm getting. If you're second guessing yourself, or if you hadn't started making this change for yourself, it's the Tower. So if I never like to see the Tower when it comes to our actual like life. It just means everything crumbling down around it. It's not a sturdy foundation. So those of you that are like kind of hem-hawing or wishy-washy about making this huge decision in your life, I will tell you that Spirit says to definitely lean towards making this decision. It's probably one of the best decisions that you will be making. So, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of Change. It will be a slow process, okay? So it's not that fast change. You're not going to stumble. You're not going to do a face plant. You're not going to fall on your face. It's a good steady change, not a huge upheaval, but you win in the end. I love the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit says, okay, yeah, now is the time. Let's speed it up. So if you've been thinking about making these big changes, the energy, the time is now. Okay. Whatever you're walking away from, whatever that you are getting rid of in your life, it's like slamming the door on that part of your life. You're walking away from deception. You're walking away from something that was not good for you. Living a lifestyle that was not good for you. Being around people, again, not good for you. Okay? Some of you are leaving an abusive relationship, and I don't, it could be the ones that are pregnant, I mean, or not, because obviously that's only a select few, but the one of the big changes that we're getting here is that some of you are leaving a person who has either very bad anger issues and or dependency or addiction issues. And what I'm getting is you're just over it. I see that you've been doing research on how to start over, like with the changes that you need to make, getting things in line, but you're just over it. You're basically, you're walking away from a very, very negative energy, and you are going to be fine in the outcome here. It's time for self-care, self-love. It's time to focus on you, Scorpio. There is some sadness that is going to come from this change that you're making. And it's not It's not your fault. There's no failure coming on your end. It's just a what could I have done differently? I think that's a human thing. What could I have done to make this better? Um, there's nothing that you could have done. You cannot change the person, or you cannot change the experience that you're walking away from. So now it's time to turn inward and focus on yourself. Do some meditations, do exercises, eat right, do what makes you happy. If eating not right makes you happy, then whatever. Read a book, basically do the things that bring you joy and stop. Now's the time to not worry about everybody else around you. It's time to focus on you. I'm going to pull one more here, and then we'll see what I get. It's just a little bit of last advice for you, Scorpio, and we will be on our way. Remember, if you want a personal reading, this is a general reading. If you want a personal reading, you can reach me at mysticalbadass.com or email me at amy@mysticalbadass. And what I'm getting is the hawk. The hawk is the messenger. Let's see what this message is for you. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a very bright future. Let yourself ascend to new lights. So that, Scorpio, is your animal spirit guide for the day. All right. And that should help you on your travelings with all these changes that you're going to be making in your life. So I hope you like this reading, Scorpio. Remember, like the video if you did, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I upload new videos. Until next time, see you guys.